Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah. So, how's everybody? It's too cold, right?
Yeah,
So, let's begin with like today. Uh, the topic is how to be happy quick, right? So, happiness is not a personality trait, it's a psychological and emotional shift, and it can happen fast. We have to learn some hacks to be happy. And if I ask honestly, how often do we say, I just want to feel better right now in whatever situation we are? Do we say ourselves that I want to be happy, whatever comes? I will be in a happy mood, because we are not trained like that, and we haven't seen people around us behaving in that pattern. Though in spirituality or whatever grunts or scriptures we read, there is always like you have to be in your center, and the center is our happiness. So let ask ourselves honestly. Again, I will repeat, how often do we say ourselves, I just want to feel better right now? Not healed forever, not enlightened, just lighter, calmer, and happier. And the good news is, happiness doesn't always need therapy or holidays or big life changes. Sometimes it needs micro habits, tiny actions that tell your brain and body, I am safe, I am okay, I am relaxed. So there's micro habits which we can follow in our daily routine to give message to our brain that whatever comes, we'll operate in a happy mood. And it is scientifically and emotionally, this micro habits helps a lot, and we feel the shift of mood very fast. So what is the first uh, habit that we can follow? I think I have spoken this many times. That is, change your breath for 60 seconds. Anything which is disturbing you, or you're not feeling good, mood swings are there, or circumstances are not favorable, you just watch your breath pattern and just change that. Like what it should be: long exhale, breathing, inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 6 seconds, and repeat this 3 rounds. Why it works? There's a simple science behind long exhalation, yeah, long exhale activates the parasympathetic nervous system, and the stress hormones drops very quickly. And the tagline here is that happiness पहले इमोशन नहीं होता है, पहले बॉडी सेफ होती है. Why we feel sad? किसी ने कुछ ऐसा बोल दिया जो हमें अच्छा नहीं लगा, तो like the body feels that it is not in a safe mood. इसलिए हम अपनी हैप्पीनेस का मोमेंट विद इन अ फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकेंड ड्रॉप कर लेते हैं. We can try this right now. Take long inhale and count for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale and count 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you want, you can close your eyes also. And again, exhale for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhale for 6 seconds or count 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gently open your eyes. Are you feeling a little shift in your mood? So, the second is move your face before you fix your life. What does it mean? Soft smile and jaw relaxation for 30 seconds. This. Whenever we are sad or we are not able to express ourselves, the jaw gets tight and facial muscles sends the feedback to the brain. When the jaw gets tight here, every facial muscles also gets tight and the whole nervous system also feels the tightness. And if you will send the feedback to the brain that okay, all is well, like Amir Khan's dialogue, all is well, all is well. It secretes the good hormone and brain releases dopamine and serotonin. So we'll able to find the best solution for whatever we are into the situation which we want to come out of that. तो दिमाग को समझने से पहले चेहरे को सिग्नल देना पड़ता है. Even a fake smile works initially. It works. And honestly, I do practice this smile pattern. Now, the third micro habit is change your posture. It will change your mood. आप लोगों ने नोटिस किया होगा जब कभी कुछ मूड खराब है या कुछ समथिंग इज गोइंग ऑन, ऐसे लाइक वी डोंट सिट स्ट्रेट और वी लाई डाउन और वी हंजा बैक. पोस्चर बिगाड़ लेते हैं हम अपना, और वो धीरे धीरे हैबिट हो जाती है. आप अपने आसपास नोटिस करना, कई ऐसे जो कंटिन्यूस स्ट्रेस में या कुछ ना कुछ अगर प्रॉब्लम को पकड़ के चलते हैं ना, आप देखना उनका पोस्चर दे बिगड़ा हुआ होता है, स्पेशली द बैक एरिया ऐसे ऐसे हो जाता है. लाइक what we should do, we should sit up, shoulder roll back, and chest open. कभी भी लो मूड होगा ना, you just try this. Sit straight, like spine should be erect, shoulder should be rolled back. आप शोल्डर रोल बैक करोगे तो अपने आप चेस्ट ओपन होगी. Why it works? Because collapsed posture means low mood signal to the brain. An upright posture that gives confidence and safety signal to the brain. In any situation, we should be like straight, and we should feel like जो हमारी अभी हाइट है उससे भी हम टॉल हैं, तो फील टॉल. So what the power line here, what I mean to say is, बॉडी जैसा बताती है माइंड वैसा ही महसूस करता है. बॉडी ऐसे लो डल बताएगी, द माइंड विल इमीडिएटली, इट विल गो डाउन. डोपामिन सेरोटोनिन दोनों ड्रॉप हो जाएगा और वो लूप बन जाएगी, और वो लूप से निकलना इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट. देन ऑल द फिजिकल प्रॉब्लम्स कम्स, सर्वाइकल हेडेक, माइग्रेन. And the other is, name one good thing. That is, आजकल बहुत चल रहा है सोशल मीडिया में, ग्रैटिट्यूड लिस्ट, ग्रैटिट्यूड, राइट डाउन योर ग्रैटिट्यूड in the morning and before going to sleep. And yes, 100% it works. It's all again creates dopamine and serotonin. All good hormones are released with all these small micro habits. कोई भी इसमें से एक we can choose and start, and slowly we can implement the other habits also. अगर पूरा एक लिस्ट नहीं बनानी है ग्रैटिट्यूड की, डजंट मैटर, राइट ओनली वन ग्रैटिट्यूड. जस्ट नेम वन गुड थिंग अराउंड यू. Example, thank you for this warm concoction. And right now, if the environment is very quiet here, so thank you for the quiet room. And why it works? Because as you have understood that shifts brain from threat mood to neutral mood. It shifts the brain from threat mode to neutral mode. And no pressure of being positive or be have a feeling of positive, be positive, be positive. It's popping on social media, Facebook, Insta, Snapchat, and people around us are also every time be positive. So don't take pressure of that. Just start with one good thing around you. Because again, gratitude, the punchline, what I would love to say here is gratitude तब काम करता है जब वो जबरदस्ती नहीं हो. When you just feel that. Like हम बोलते हैं ना, भगवान घंटों बैठ के पूजा करने को नहीं मानता है, वो भाव देखता है. भले आप वो एक फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड के लिए भी हम उस भाव से वो उनका बस एक नाम ही ले लें, and it works. And the fifth micro habit is आप ये सब करके देखिएगा, जिसमें आपको सबसे ज्यादा अच्छा लगे वो आप स्टार्ट करो. टच योर बॉडी विथ इंटेंशन. Like hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. With love, just sit quietly or wherever you are. If you are in a, like, for an example, if you are in an office and some tension is going there, no worries. Wherever you are, in the cabin or on your desk, just while discussing also, you just keep your hands, one right hand on your heart, left on your belly, and just feel it. Because touch releases oxytocin and it calms the anxiety and even loneliness. Like it is, many times it is said like this. कभी कभी जो हमें चाहिए होता है वो सिर्फ एक सेफ टच से हो जाता है. What I mean to say कि whenever the difficult situations or the situation we are not liking, if that arises in front of us, सबसे पहले हमारी बॉडी अनसेफ फील करने लग जाती है. And then all the symptoms comes. So just touch your body with the safe intention, and it is perfect for anxiety, emotional overwhelm, and nighttime sadness. If you're facing anxiety problem or emotional overwhelm, or at night, like it is, जैसे जैसे सन सेट होता है ना, तब कई बार हमें अकेलापन महसूस होने लग जाता है, इवन इफ वी आर इन अ क्राउड. So at that moment you can practice this touch. So CST also helps because it is a touch therapy. And the sixth micro habit is it reduces, like you should reduce your mental noise with one sentence. चर्निंग शुरू हो जाती है माइंड में. So at that very moment, say silently, right now I am okay. खूब सारी अगर माइंड में कंफ्यूजन्स या बातें चल रही हैं, तो जस्ट लिटरली यू से, आप अगर आपके आसपास कोई है, आप नहीं बोल पा रहे हो, तो थोड़ा धीरे विस्पर करो. राइट नाउ आई एम सेफ. राइट. The message will go to the brain, बिकॉज ब्रेन ही तो सब कुछ कंट्रोल कर रहा है, उसी को आपको हैंडल करना है. तो when this line is heard here, what happens? It interrupts the catastrophic thinking and grounds the present moment. You're not denying the problems, you are calming the system. And calm situation में जो भी, whatever you will do right, which will not harm you in any ways. And whichever situation you are, you can name that situation also, give name to it. Whichever situation you are, okay, I'm feeling angry, or okay, this setting of like my cabin or my room is not giving me comfortable feeling. You just name that. And one more mm, habit is that this habit releases, uh, or I can say, mini dopamine reset. Just complete one small task which you don't like to do. Make a bed, or wash one cup, or water one plant. This type of small task you can do. This will reset the dopamine. And why it works? Because completion, if you will complete this task, it releases dopamine and brain feels progressive, and it sends the happiness signal. It because it increases your confidence also, and it gives you a feeling that you're not dependent on someone for this task. Even you can also do this. If ever I have to do, I know in a busy life, these all tasks are left over for the maids or other family member. The punchline here is happiness को purpose नहीं चाहिए. It uses progress, like उसको progressive behavior चाहिए. प्रोग्रेसिव बिहेवियर नहीं होने से वो फिर वही सर्कल. आप देखते होगे कई बुजुर्ग होते हैं जो एक मॉर्निंग रूटीन में अपना अपना हाइजीन मेंटेन कर लिए, उसके बाद दे जस्ट सेट इन अ वन प्लेस. So this might be one of the reason why they are like facing physical challenges. They have to pop up pills for diabetes, for BP, or any like stress issues, या वो हमेशा थोड़ा उदास बैठे हुए दिखेंगे बिकॉज उनके माइंड को कोई प्रोग्रेसिव मैसेज नहीं जा रहा है. और जो लोग डिप्रेशन में भी चले जाते हैं उनका भी ये एटीट्यूड ऐसा हो जाता है. तो जब वो किसी ना किसी एक्टिविटी में लगते हैं तो वो डिप्रेशन भी चला जाता है बिकॉज ब्रेन को वो मैसेज जाता है कंटिन्यूअसली कि ओके, वी आर मूविंग इन अ प्रोग्रेसिव वे, वी आर गेटिंग सम थिंग. सो हैप्पीनेस को कोई डेस्टिनेशन नहीं, का कोई डेस्टिनेशन नहीं है. वो एक मोमेंट्री शिफ्ट होता है जो हमें बार बार क्रिएट कर सकते हैं हम. Like as we have discussed this 7 or 8 habits, आप ये पूरे 8 हैबिट्स मत एक साथ ट्राई करो. सिर्फ एक चूज कर लीजिए और उसको आप रूटीन में ले आइए अपने, एंड यू जस्ट सी द चेंज. और जब भी मूड हैवी लगे, आप उस हैबिट को रिपीट करिए. Because feeling happy fast is not weakness, it is emotional intelligence. आप हमेशा चेहरे से अंदर जो भी चल रहा होगा उसको हमें मैनिपुलेट करना होता है. आप देखो हमेशा जो फ्लावर खिले हुए रहते हैं हम सब उन्हीं के पास उसी को देखते हैं, मुरझाए हुए फूल को कोई भी नहीं देखता. तो द सेम वे द माइंड ऑल्सो डोंट वांट. सो दिस ट्रिक्स आर emotional intelligence. So, anyone want to discuss something more about this? As I have completed my this part of micro habits of feel happy fast.
Thank you, Gurmeet. It was really wonderful. I think, Vinay, do you want to share? I think you want.
Yeah, I thank you, Gurmeet ji. It is nicely put up about the micro habits. And yeah, when we basically make a progress, so that is a message to the brain that they are, we are making a progress, and then the happiness, happy chemicals automatically gets released, because this is how we have been programmed.
Yeah,
So you basically get some kind of success, small success, micro wins,
yeah.
and that gives a message too. And the other thing that you have talked about is happiness don't need a purpose. Yeah, on the bigger canvas, yes, for a long term happiness, for consistent happiness, for sustained happiness, living a purposeful life means a lot.
Yeah,
But when we are feeling stressed out, or when we are anxious, so the larger canvas, the mind has a habit of reaching to the larger canvas, but that is not approachable at that point in time. Then that means, in that case, small wins makes a huge difference.
yeah.
And yeah, the other thing that I just wanted to share is, lot many times, it so happens that when we lose um, some opportunities in life, when we regret that, oh, I would have done this in this last year, I should have done this in this year.
Mm-hmm.
And and then mind automatically goes to a habit where, oh, अब तो कुछ नहीं कर सकता मैं. What should I
बिल्कुल.
do? What should I do now? In that point in time, these micro habit really can help a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
So that's very good. I'm glad that I attended the last 10 minutes of the session. I was just sulking about something,
Okay, thank you.
and I was not very happy about. I was regretful about certain things that I did not do in the last 2 days. So, but I was wondering, I was getting into that mode of a little bit of stress, but and I don't know, the intuition made me reach out to this group,
Thanks to
and
that.
then I reach out to you, listening to you, and this is a good reminder for me.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
thank you.
happy that uh, really it will work for you.
Yeah, definitely, it really worked for me, and it's a wonderful day to begin this day.
Yeah,
Wonderful day. Yeah, yeah.
या
Thank you
थैंक यू
for that.
थैंक यू. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि स्कूल्स में हम भेजते हैं ना बच्चों को, वो जो पढ़ रहे हैं ना और जो वो सीख रहे हैं एकेडमिक इज वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट. बट उसके साथ साथ ना इस टाइप की नॉलेज और इस टाइप की प्रैक्टिस के लिए एटलीस्ट 20 मिनट्स या 15 to 20 मिनट्स की भी एक ऐसी प्रैक्टिस जैसे असेंबली हुआ करती थी स्कूल्स में, तो या तो ड्यूरिंग दैट असेंबली टाइम इस टाइप का कुछ
Yeah,
प्रोग्राम एवरी स्कूल
yeah,
शुड हैव, आई थिंक सो.
yeah. I think
बिकॉज
schools do have the rituals.
या
Those rituals really
बट
help. Yeah,
या जिसमें ये सब एक्चुअली क्या होता है जब हम रोज ये सब चीजें सुनते हैं या अपने आसपास देखते हैं ना, तो अपने आप ना वो हैबिट बन जाती है. पर जनरली क्या होता है, हम देख रहे हैं, देखो कुछ एक सर्टेन हैप्पीनेस चाहिए होता है हमें. लाइक हम काम करते हैं यस, डे टू डे लाइफ नीड्स को पूरी करने के लिए और अपनी दूसरी डिजायर्स को पूरी करने के लिए जिससे हमें खुशी मिले, राइट. और कई बार उस ऐसे सिचुएशन में वो लूप में फंस जाते हैं कि बस उसी उसी उसमें चलते रहते हैं और वो ढूंढते रहते हैं कि वो हैप्पीनेस कब मिलेगी, कब मिलेगी, कब मिलेगी. और उसमें एंटायर लाइफ कि कितने इम्पोर्टेंट टाइम हम टेंशन में और कितनी सारी प्रॉब्लम्स में हम वो बिता देते हैं, जो कि अगर इस टाइप के सिचुएशंस को कैसे हैंडल करना है ये आना चाहिए. बिकॉज देखो आप अगर रिलेट करें तो जो पहले की का सिस्टम था स्कूल का, जो वैदिक स्कूल्स जो हुआ करते थे उनमें प्रैक्टिकल्स बहुत होते थे।
Well, it's very true. Rituals really help. I'm taking just one more minute. I just
या
got,
या
reminded of one paradigm, which is be, do, have. नॉर्मली हम लोग बोलते हैं कि हम ये करेंगे तो हमें ये मिलेगा तो हम खुश हो जाएंगे. When we do
हम्म
something, when we have something,
हम्म
and then we will become happy.
हम्म
Actually, there was a research by Howard,
ओके
which says, happiness comes first.
या
When you are happy, that is being happy, then you do those things which are aligned to that happiness quotient,
या
and then you have whatever you want to have in your life.
यस
So intentionally being happy is very, very crucial. And yeah, this is something which is a good reminder for us to leave the trap of the consistent different habits, and then move to the habit of happiness, and then happiness comes first. This is
या
a good reminder. Yeah.
एक
Thank you.
एक एक मुझे अभी जस्ट एक आइडिया आया। आई वुड लव टू शेयर दैट कि हमें ना वो स्माइली के स्टिकर्स आते हैं ना,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
वो हमें अपने आसपास ना लैपटॉप पे लगा दो, अपने मोबाइल पे लगा लो, अपने घर के लगा लो, फ्रिज के मैग्नेट पे लगा दो। ऐसे अपने आसपास ना स्माइली लगा लेना चाहिए, बिकॉज आप देखोगे तो ऑब्वियसली आपको एक फेक स्माइल तो आएगी आएगी, तो वो प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगी।
Yeah, yeah.
राइट। ओके।
Thank
Awesome.
यस शबाना जी।
Yeah. Anyone else want to share? Premji, Rajvin, Harmitji, Suniraji. Yeah, Rajvin.
Okay, happiness is a joy. As a laughter therapist, happiness is joy. But sometimes when people tell you too much of their pain,
Mm-hmm.
you get overwhelmed. That's what's happening to me right now. Because I I don't normally I don't normally check my resting heart rate. But I was admitted in my dad's hospital, and my resting heart rate was very high due to some uh job job and some people some caregivers needs that's affecting the house. And then eventually uh, they did settle down, but the pain is taking some time to go off. And right now, during this period, I could actually do. I could. People tell me, "Oh, go go for off, go for outdoor activities, go for training." I said that go training is also good, but outdoor activities until the pain settles down, it is not. So this online therapy and laughter therapy helps me, but I'm somehow rather allergic to when you're doing so well. I'm like, uh, why do people have to uh get get into you? Like, why do people have to get into you? It's like, uh, you only believe, you only want peace and happiness from Vaiguruji that uh, yeah. So at this point of time, I think my mom and dad and caregiver has understand me, and if I can do it, if I can come out of it slowly, I think eventually people who face this problem can come out of it as well. I'm I will. And Vinay, I really feel you because we are in the same training industry, and sometimes Vinay, Harmeet, and all consciously positive family here. I really feel you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajvi.
Hi everyone, this is Sunita.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
Gurmeet ji, I
Yeah.
really loved this session.
Thank you.
It
Thank you
was
so much.
really, maybe I needed these pointers at this point of time.
Thank you.
Loved them all.
Yeah.
And the best was putting your hand on heart and
Heart
belly.
and
Practice
belly.
this at
Yeah.
times. I do
Yeah.
practice this, but
Okay.
uh, most of the time when we need it, we tend to forget.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for the reminder. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning, Gurmeet. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Lovely, lovely listening to you, Gurmeet, as always.
Thank you so much.
Uh, can I, when I listen to different speakers, it just gets me going, and my mind is, working on logics and things, and then I go deep into how I am. So if I take a minute and a half to just put something which is not a contradictory point, it's just my philosophy, and that what sustains me.
Yeah.
How I have kind of taken my journey of life, and I find the equilibrium, and to be honest, it's pretty brilliant as far as I'm concerned. With as far as I generally like to be in a state, as I've always said, in a state of neutrality. I'm not either oscillating towards happiness, because the moment I'm not oscillating towards happiness, I don't have the concept of sadness also entering, because they're the two polarities. Now, I like to be in the moment. The moment can be chaotic, the moment can be calm, because the joyousness is about being in the moment, and you're not oscillating, you're not running towards happiness,
Yeah.
because in my opinion, when you start, and pardon me, and I apologize by making that, as I said, it's my own, this thing is in no way a contradictory point to what you are saying or anyone says.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I say, hey, I need to be happy, or in that I'm trying to fix that thing for that moment right
Hmm.
now. It's a fix. It's not a long-term solution, in my opinion. Yes, and I also understand the point. A lot of people, when they're not in that state, will go into that loop, which you idly said, and it's very difficult for them to come out of the loop.
Yeah.
So for me, how I see it is life in a 24-hour frame. I also have stopped seeing life as 24 hours, because life is right now.
Yeah.
People tend to say that, don't look what's coming in tomorrow or day after tomorrow, because there is no future. So even when I am at, let's say today, 8:45, 10:45 doesn't exist for me. So
Yeah.
what is going to happen at 10, 10:30, 10:45 is immaterial, and
Yeah.
it just has no value. What
Yeah.
my circumstances are at about 8:45, they could change at 9:45. Uh, it could get to a zone which is more equitable to what I want, or it might go the other way around, which is not something to. But when I'm in that zone, that's when my neutrality will say, okay, this is where I'm sitting. Like, it might not be to my advantage, or it might be to my advantage, and I'm going to basically find out the solution.
Hmm.
Keeping that particular frame that exists in front of me at that point of time. At this point of time, it doesn't exist. At 10:45, it will exist, but then that's the truth of that present moment. Then it's not a truth right now, right? So even if you look at various uh, you look at stoicism, or you look at Buddhism, it basically says, hey, be in the present. There is be in an equilibrium, be in a sense of neutrality, rather than chasing happiness, or even the concept of having a purpose in life. Purpose in life for me is, uh, there is no purpose in life. I mean, if we say that all beings on earth are made in the same breath of what the maker has done, so the lions, the tigers, the dogs, the cats, and everybody is same. It's just that we have our own intellect level, which allows us to communicate. Uh, is there a purpose to tigers' life? The answer is no. The point is, why are the human beings chasing a purpose of life? There is no purpose of life. The point is to find the fundamental of knowing where you are. I mean, purpose, you go with the flow. It doesn't mean you don't achieve things, but that's not the purpose. It's about finding your equilibrium as a living entity. And what comes on your way, you end up achieving it, but it doesn't either affect you or it doesn't take you into a because the when it takes you, it's like if you look at a very seasoned mountaineer, the mountaineer or the greatest of people with the equilibrium and neutrality work from a base camp. They don't sit on peaks of the mountain and operate. The peak is to be visited and then you come back to the base camp. But if you continue to be in a state of peak, then that's foolhardy because that's never going to happen. You're always going to come back. So the base camp logic is the point of neutrality, where
Yeah.
you say, you know what I have these difficulties in life or this, it's you don't start seeing them as difficulties. You simply see them as situations which need a solution. And the best solutions can come from a state of neutrality. If you get euphoric or you go to a point where you're sad, uh, the answers are not going to come. They're going to be quick fix for that moment of time. So that's my two bit on that. And but I also understand the pragmatism in terms of what you're saying. Bunch of the people do not have that strength and the fortitude and the aptitude to uh, face the factual situations of life. So for them, it becomes overwhelming. And if that overwhelming situation takes the the larger this thing on them, then they get into a zone where it's very difficult for them to come out because then they go into a slide. So for a lot of these people, it's extremely important to be in a in a more state of being euphoric because it allows them to not digress into the dump.
Yeah.
But I would say that's more of a fix rather than a long-term solution. The long-term situation is a lot of time, for example, I just take another 30 seconds. I told somebody the other day about what was happening in the market. He tells me, Harmeet, why are you being so negative? I said, but that's the factual situation. If I tell you your right leg is broken
Mm.
and you don't want to accept that,
Mm.
that's not my problem. I am telling you the factual thing, right? If you feel, no, no, it's not broken, ये तो मेरा ligament tear है, then that's your call. But if you do not own up to the factual reality or what is coming or what the now by just stating that's not negative. By stating that you're basically making an you're accepting that's a factual thing and then saying, hey, because I understand the factual parameters, I'm in a more competent situation to find a solution. Now, if that factual parameter brings you down, even if you say it's all good, it doesn't change the fact that the factual situation remains that way. You have aligned yourself in a situation which says, okay, I'm going to be like happy. बट वो सिचुएशन तो वो चेंज नहीं होगी वो आपका माइंड
Right.
जरूर चेंज हो जाएगा
Yeah. Yeah.
that,
Just
that's that's that yeah
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
about it.
Here, what I'm saying that okay, you have to accept the reality. Okay, your leg is broken, बट वो ब्रोकन पैर को पकड़ के आप बैठे तो नहीं रह सकते ना उदास होके. यू हैव
बिल्कुल
टू टेक सम
या
एक्शंस.
बिल्कुल
ओके, अच्छा अभी ये चैलेंज है मेरे पास कि मेरे पैर में चोट लगी है. आई हैव टू विजिट डॉक्टर और जो भी लाइन ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट है वो मुझे करना है. अलोंग विद दैट आई हैव टू मेक माई माइंड सेट कि मैं इस कंडीशन में पूरे टाइम रोते तो नहीं बैठूंगा या बैठूंगी. I have to take some actions. So, uh,
बिल्कुल
then again, you have to be in the present moment. तो
या
present moment की situation क्या है कि भाई okay, you have to go to doctor. You have got a fracture or ligament tear or whichever the problem is there. So you have to fix that, but without disturbing your, as you were saying, you have to be in equilibrium. Many adjectives are there. So you have to fix that things without
absolutely I agree
disturbing your this. big box.
True. True.
I mean to say
Absolutely.
that.
No, no, bilkul, bilkul. So I didn't say I was not making a commentary on what I was saying as
Yeah,
a,
yeah, I got
I
each and
understand,
every point of view, and
yeah,
you are true at your point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Harmeet ji. Yeah. Yeah. So, Shabana ji, anyone else?
Yeah, I think Premji, you want to share?
Namaste. I,
Namaste.
I must confess that I was not entirely being attentive to your talk. I was in the middle of preparing breakfast
Okay.
for my better house.
Okay.
But I was listening, uh, and I understand where you're coming from, Gurmeet, because I practice this every morning, of course, in different forms. And breathing is very essential. The prana is very essential. I agree that in schools they should, not
Yes.
just limited to once a week and during physical education. It should be an everyday thing. A few decades ago, there was some huge, uh, real monstrous skyscrapers being constructed in Kuala Lumpur. One is given to a Korean company, one is given to a Japanese company. And every morning, it was essential for all the workers, from the boss to any other worker. They were the uniform. They were doing their morning prana, their exercise, their breathing, and not running around and playing games. But they were doing their prana. Obviously, it was before they started their work, and the construction was completed in fantastic time, beautifully done. No mishaps, nothing. Beautifully done. So breathing is so essential
Yeah.
in many forms. Yeah, thank you. I want to share this with you.
Thank you, Premji. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you, Gurmeet. Thank you, everyone, and see you again tomorrow.
Thank you so much.